Did you know osteoarthritis is not just an old age problem and that some people have it for years without even knowing? If you or someone you love has joint pain, you need to hear these 7 surprising facts before starting any treatment. When people hear osteoarthritis, they usually picture older adults with stiff, aching knees. But there's way more to osteoarthritis, or OA, than just wear and tear. Today I'll share 7 crucial facts about osteoarthritis most people overlook. Understanding these could change how you manage it, how you feel about it, and even how well you live with it. So let's dive right in. Number 1. Osteoarthritis is not just for older people. When you hear osteoarthritis, you probably think of someone in their 70s. But surprisingly, osteoarthritis can affect young adults too, especially after joint injuries like ACL tears or repeated joint stress from sports or jobs. This is called post-traumatic osteoarthritis, and it's far more common than you might think. The problem is many young people ignore early symptoms because they don't expect arthritis at their age. Symptoms can slowly develop over the years, making early recognition essential. Now, the fact that younger adults can get osteoarthritis might surprise you, but what if I told you osteoarthritis exceeds the cartilage wearing away? Number 2. Most people think OA is simply the thinning of cartilage in their joints, but research shows it's much more complicated. Osteoarthritis involves changes in the bones themselves, inflammation in and around joints, and even thickening of the joint capsule. And yes, there is inflammation in osteoarthritis. It's milder than rheumatoid arthritis, but it still contributes significantly to pain and progression of the condition. So, osteoarthritis is definitely not just wear and tear. Speaking of surprises, here's another one. Number 3, you can have osteoarthritis without pain. This one surprises a lot of people. You can have osteoarthritis visible on X-rays without feeling any pain or discomfort in your joints. Many times, osteoarthritis is found by accident during a routine checkup for something else entirely. So, even if you don't have pain right now, osteoarthritis could still be developing in your joints. Knowing this helps you recognize subtle changes early and allows you to take proactive steps to protect your joints long term. Now, since we've mentioned pain, let's look at something else most people don't know. 4. Only pain doesn't damage the joints. Here's another important fact. Your joint pain isn't always directly related to structural damage seen on scans. Pain can also be caused by nerve sensitivity, weakened muscles around the joint, and inflammation in nearby tissues. This means that how severe your pain is doesn't always match how much physical damage your joint has. Understanding this can help you focus treatment not only on repairing or protecting joints, but also on managing pain sensitivity and strengthening surrounding muscles. We often think of osteoarthritis affecting knees and hips, right? But guess what? There are other areas commonly affected that most people overlook, and that brings us to number 5. Osteoarthritis affects your spine. When you think of osteoarthritis, you probably imagine the knees and hips first. But osteoarthritis frequently affects joints people rarely think about, like your hands, the spine, particularly the neck and lower back, and even the jaw joint. Unfortunately, people often dismiss joint pain in these areas, thinking it's unrelated or minor. But osteoarthritis in the spine or hands can significantly impact your daily comfort and function. So don't ignore chronic stiffness or aching in these areas. It could be a warning sign. Number 6, osteoarthritis can impact your mental health. It will amaze you to know that osteoarthritis also has a huge impact on your mental and emotional health. Chronic pain from osteoarthritis often leads to anxiety, depression, and isolation. Unfortunately, these emotional struggles create a vicious cycle. Pain leads to poor mental health, and poor mental health can increase your perception of pain, worsen your sleep, and reduce physical activity. This cycle significantly impacts your overall quality of life. That's why holistic care, addressing both physical symptoms and emotional health, often works better than relying solely on pain pills. Finally, let's talk about something everyone should pay close attention to. Number 7, the early signs. Early signs of osteoarthritis include morning stiffness, reduced joint range of motion, or occasional clicking or grinding sounds. These are often the first subtle indicators of osteoarthritis. Sadly, these minor symptoms can go unnoticed or ignored for years before significant joint damage appears. Catching these early can help slow down or even prevent further damage. If you notice these symptoms, don't wait, get checked early, and take preventive action. In a moment, I'll quickly recap these 7 key points for you and share what steps you can take right now if you recognize these early signs. Stay with me because knowing this could make a huge difference. If you're finding this video helpful, please take a second to hit the like button. This simple action helps other people find this important information. I genuinely appreciate your support. To quickly recap, here are 7 important osteoarthritis facts most people miss. Osteoarthritis can affect younger adults after injuries. Osteoarthritis involves bones, inflammation, and joint capsule, not just cartilage. You can have osteoarthritis without pain. Pain isn't always tied directly to joint damage. Osteoarthritis often affects hands, spine, and jaw, not just your knees and hips. Osteoarthritis pain impacts mental health, creating a vicious cycle. Early signs like stiffness and clicking are often ignored for years. If you notice any of these signs, talk to your doctor early. Simple steps like early physical therapy, dietary changes, and targeted exercises can help manage osteoarthritis and protect your joints. Thanks for sticking around. If you learned something valuable, do subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss on useful health info I post daily. Next, check out my other video, Osteoarthritis, 5 everyday foods that fight joint pain naturally. You'll find it linked right here on screen and in the description below. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.